G'day folks, it's Mish here. We are out land detecting yet again, and I am still on my collab weekend, so I've still got friends with me. We've got the Coffee Bush Kid, we've got coffee. We've got Dig It Deb, and we've got a whole lot of I don't know what ahead of us. So without any further ado, let's go grab the gear and let's go hunting. Hello there folks, I hope you're doing alright. We are back at a very similar location to our last little collab. Coffee bush is over there. Deb's over at our cars, so I won't show you what she's up to just yet. I'm on my first target, and it's a very modest first target. Just a 5-cent piece. Now today I am using some modified settings on the Deus II. This will be a bit of a work in progress, so this is my very first go really tweaking any sort of program. So I've called it DFMPK or Park. Essentially what it is it's a copy of the Park program, so it's still got the foil signals notched out, but I've also added an extra couple of notches just for modern day pull tabs, the smaller ones, and some of the signals that the beaver tail pull tabs give. Shouldn't really notch out any of the Aussie coins, I don't think. We'll see how we go, I guess, but hopefully that just means a little less junky tones under the detector, and hopefully I can keep up with Andrew's cracking run on the silver so far. If you haven't watched his videos of this little collab, make sure you do. He is absolutely whooping my butt. But anyway, I'll catch you at the next target, guys. Well, if nothing else on this little adventure, I've worked out what 5-cent pieces sound like. It's probably the one coin that I have the highest optimism of knowing what the target is, because if it's not that, then it's usually an older, crustier bottle cap. But the 5-cent will always give a nice clean signal. A 51 typically in the park mode. Could be a little bit different in general mode. Cool, well if nothing else, I'll have a pocket full of 5-cent pieces. I just pulled the 5-cent piece from here, pretty much immediately next to it. Quite a consistent 88. It's about the most coin-like 88 I've had all day. They're typically either a Goldie or a bottle cap. Ooh, dunno on this one, guys. Actually getting another nice signal over right where I've plonked that coil. What do we got? Ah, no. My old mate, the top ring. Ba-bow. Well, here's a bit of an odd one. I just exposed this one with my foot. It was a very loud 4950, and normally when it makes the kind of noise that's making in my headset right now, that usually ends up being a can. So I didn't turn the camera on. But this is not a can. It's got a message on it. Oh, I feel sorry for whoever lost this. So this is basically a jewellery dog tag, not a military one. And it says, "Thank you for being the dad you didn't have to be." Oh, I really feel for whoever lost this, because obviously there's a really sweet story behind this. What a beautiful little find. I just realised I have the perfect recipient for this. There you go, mate.
Thank you for being the dad you didn't have to be.
Thanks, Dad.
No worries, daughter. Anytime.
Well, thank goodness I didn't end the hunt without one of these. Can't go without a 10 peg, right? That's my second most found item after sinkers. Alright, in the bag it goes. Alright, finally, one with a little bit of promise in terms of older currency. A pretty smooth sounding 94.95, no matter which way I cut it. Alright, please cross your fingers for me, guys. Now I've got no hope of catching up with Coffee Bush in terms of competing with fines this weekend, but I'm still yet to put a silver pre-decimal on the board. So if I could at least do that, I'd be very happy with myself. I did get a pre-decimal coin. Oh, I've just gotten another one, but I'll continue the story. I got a halfpenny while we were on our live stream, and now I've gotten is this what I think it is? Oh my god. Alright, let me tell you a story, and I've got to tell you really, really quietly. Andrew is doing so well with the silvers today that he has basically gotten every silver pre-decimal coin except for the big one. That's our florin. Constant 95 in that hole has revealed one silver florin, and would you believe it, it's the year I always find, which is a 1947, so an extremely common year. But oh my god, guys, no matter how many silvers he's found so far, he's going to lose his mind when he finds out about this one. Wonder if we can get his attention. He is onto something over there. Forgive the yelling, guys. Hey Andrew, I want to come have a look at this. Here he comes, guys. I'll be back with you in a moment. Well, I believe I just heard what could only be described as nervous laughter.
Oh no.
So I got a signal here, right?
Yeah.
And it was a solid 95 on the dais. Now
Yep.
that goes up to 99.
Yep.
So you'd probably get a general feel for where that'd sit on the Equinox.
Gold weight.
Could be. It could be something you're after today too. The moment of realisation, folks. We have a 1947, and no less, florin.
Bloody hell. Good on you.
Yay!
And I must have walked up along the edge here, probably a swing or two swings away from it. And that's what I was looking for yesterday.
Well, look, to be fair, I am literally following in your footsteps. I figured...
No, you're not, because I wouldn't have missed it.
Of course you wouldn't have. Alright guys, let's move on. Well, got a nice little 88 signal, and I dug an ant nest, but that wasn't the signal. The signal was here. Hopefully the ants will let me have it. Get away. Another $1 for the collection. Very nice. I'm going to pack this up. I can see them moving all their little eggs. Probably getting ready to move home because I've just destroyed it, but maybe if I put the sand back, it might settle down again. Awesome. Well folks, I got a large bolt out of there, and now right next to it, pretty clear sounding 88. My inkling is that I've got another Goldie. Could be anything, honestly. Oh, I might have seen it though. Let's just have a look before I completely destroy this plug. Yes, I did see it. Look. There she is. So park mode 88, as long as it's clean and consistent, I'm generally onto a winner. If it varies by more than 2 points, so it goes up to 90 or down to 86, it's usually a bottle cap, but very nice. That hasn't been gone long. 1999 for those playing at home. Cool. Are you ready for this one, guys? I don't know if you're ready for this one. This one is a plain as day 82, 83. Drum roll. We have a sinker. a just about freshly cast one at that, so it's almost as if someone knew I was coming. Good grief. having a bit of a debate, Coffee Bush and I, about this target. Let's have a listen. 96, 95. Now there's either something rubbishy next to it off to one side here, or just the edges of it are a bit manky. And if old mate Coffee Bush scans over it with the Nox, see, it's a little bit jumpy for him too, but it's pretty consistent in the sort of mid to high 20s. Yeah. Now that's certainly something that neither of us would leave behind. And I won't repeat his words off camera, but he, let's just say he's curious to see what it is. And we'll leave it at that. Ah, there might be something else in the plug. There's actually a 56 in that. And now a 97, 96, 97. I feel like I'm going to have to go a little deeper for it. Not go too much deeper though. Well, we found it. And don't worry, I haven't found another florin. But what I have found is some Wonder Wax polish. Yeah. Woohoo! Ah well. Got to take the good with the bad, don't we?
But no one else found it.
But no one else found it, that's right. And it's been there for decades. That's one of the older designs, I think. So, yep, all right. We'll take that with us and pack up this monstrosity of a sandy mess and keep on going. You can probably tell on camera just how hard and dry this particular soil is. I've just been digging through various rocks and stones, but you might see that it's paid off. We've got a coin in there, and hopefully I haven't scraped it, but with the effort I had to go through to get it, I would not be surprised. Nope, I've actually kept it in good nick. So we've got ourselves a kangaroo halfpenny, and that is a 1951. Now this was obviously a former roadway. You can kind of see it trailing off here. It doesn't look like this particular one's used anymore. So there could be some things fairly shallow on it, but what I might do is I might hit up the sides of it. Maybe someone's opened their car door and leant out to do something, drop coins on the way, who knows. Anyway, sounds good in my head. Let's have a look. Still on that roadway of sorts, and looks like we got a Dig Me 88. Oh, the ground is so hard on the road part though. No doubt from being driven over a million times, but there we go. $2. Looks like the theory's paying out. Nice. Well, that's not something you see every day. A tent peg that's been there so long that it is stuck like Excalibur into a tree. There is not a hope of me getting that one out, so we'll leave that one there. But kind of a funny find. Well folks, it's almost time to call it a wrap for the entire weekend. We've detected for hours and hours, so I'm going to have a little bit of fun on my way back to the car. I've just changed my detector to Deep HC, or the Deep High Conductor mode. In theory, that's meant to make the, well, as the name suggests, deep high conductive targets a little bit more obvious. But I've gone a step further, and here's the crazy part. I have notched out everything below a signal strength of 80, or an ID of 80. So basically, I've worked out most of our Aussie pre-decimal coins sit around 90 or above. So I am only going to get a response for really high conductive targets. Let's see if we can find a couple more silvers on the way back to the car, fingers crossed. Well, this is the second target I've done since changing to my crazy setting. First one over there was a tarp ring, nothing really worth reporting, and the second one was a 1 cent. Also typically not worth reporting, but that is in the conductive range that I'm looking for. And that was a lovely clear signal, and it was about probably 4 or 5 inch deep. Ooh, this could be fun. Let's keep moving. Another $2. Program's working so far. And another $2. Getting near the car now though, so we're almost out of time. Hope for another silver is fading, but it is another 1 cent. So it's something. So close to the car now. It's off in the distance. Got a screaming sort of 86-ish signal here. Bearing in mind I'm in that deep high conductor mode, not the park mode that I've been in for most of the hunt. Swept my foot, got $1, and that's not the only signals there. So we'll just double check that the other one isn't the exact same, because they both sound mighty similar. Potentially a coin spill, but potentially just a cap underneath it. It's right there. Oh yep, haha, it was a coin spill. Magnificent. Let's quickly sweep the pinpointer because we've got so many numbers notched out. Let's make sure we haven't left any other coins there that I wouldn't otherwise hear on the current settings. Oop. Nope, just, I don't know, bit off a 10 peg or a padlock or something. Cool. Certainly got our share of goldies today, that's for sure. Big improvement on yesterday, but look, yesterday we got that beautiful silver ring as well. So all in all, cracking weekend. Let's keep going to the car. I haven't even crossed the road yet. I'm right next to where that coin spill was. Kind of an iffy but very, very shallow 83 signal. Netted me. Looks like a junk jewellery pendant of some sort. It is corroding away. It did say something there once upon a time. I have no idea. A little bit of a chain on it. Looks like it might have held something on that side. So you can see the little prongs all the way around. I don't think we'll ever know what that was. But something different. Always like getting something different on a hunt. 50 metres to the car and I'm back in florin territory. I believe it was just over here somewhere that I pulled the florin out and had a shaky but high signal here, because again I've notched out nearly everything. Found 2 parts of a broken large zip and I thought that was it. I filled the hole back in. Got a really strong signal. It was like 88, 89 thereabouts. Okay, I'll dig the plug back out. But sure enough, that zip was masking another target. And we have ourselves, in marvellous condition, so glad it's a little corroded on the back. But anyway, marvellous condition on one side, a Commonwealth 1 penny. And my friends, we are looking at a 1921, so a 101-year-old coin. Oh, gotta love that. Got to love that indeed. Fantastic. Still haven't gotten that extra silver coin though. But if I'm going to find one, this is going to be the spot. So this is my last chance, people. Nearly there. Still in the florin zone. Still finding goldies. Whoop, Centenary of Federation dollar coin that time. Let's have a look in the pouch here. I haven't been counting as I go. Oh, I got to tell you about a find in here actually. I found a foot. Didn't get that one on camera because I was standing having a chat to Deb and Andrew at the time and just eyeballed that one. Anyhow, it's a foot. Not much more to say there. We have got, I'm seeing a lot of gold colour in there. I don't know how much you'll see, but oh yeah, there you go. We'll count that up at the end, but I'm pretty happy with that haul. If I could find another florin, I'd be even happier. Well folks, I think I'm done for the day. Car's right here. We've got to wrap up this weekend. We're all a bit tired and it's time to go home. I figured this one might be an apt one to finish on. It was a screaming 85 signal. Not one, but 2 very old lead sinkers. Very appropriate way for me to wrap up a video, I think. Alright guys, let's get out of here. Well guys, I normally say that I'm out of puff and I'm just about done for the day, and now I'm really done. I've been digging all weekend. I've had a great time digging with these two. It's been really good to catch up with both Andrew and Deb again. Now guys, if you want to see what Andrew and Deb have found, you are going to have to go to their respective channels. I'll have the links in the description below. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you subscribe to them too if you haven't already. In the meantime guys, take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you on our next adventures. Cheers.